Hello and welcome to my corner of the universe. Yes, I am feeling a bit better today, and it's Saturday night, so cheers to you. In 1980, I came over to the UK to teach. It was actually between two jobs. I was one of the final three candidates for a job here at an American school, and I was also one of the three candidates for a job at a private school in Hawaii. My life would have been seriously different had the Hawaii job offered a contract first. But I was thrilled to come here. I chose to move abroad because I had lived in the Midwest all of my life. I had never traveled outside of the country except to Canada, and although that does count, it's not quite the same thing. I was teaching K through 12 for most of the time that I taught at that particular school, and I was teaching music. And the thing about being a music teacher is that you work with all sorts of kids. You sometimes work with teachers, you work with parents, you work with everyone. And hopefully that you produce something that makes them feel good and proud about what they do and how and what they've achieved, no matter who they are. It also broadened my horizons so much because although it was an American school, there were kids from all over the world. There was a lot of time spent learning how to pronounce new names and getting to know families. And basically the school didn't totally turn over, but had quite a different influx of people every couple of years. But the kids, no matter how international they were, music brought them together. The school brought them together. I was very proud to be able to be a part of the Association for Music in International Schools. I've conducted for them and run workshops for them many times over the years. It was a real highlight. Through them, through my work with Vocem Electric Voice Theater and working as one of their education directors at that time, and leaders, we traveled to the most interesting places and worked with really interesting people. I did the same thing with the BBC singers, and we worked with many different nationalities. The week of 9/11, I was working with ENO on a three different children's operas project, which I was conducting. And the kids that I happened to be working with during that week of 9/11 were all Islamic. They were all Muslim kids. It was a really interesting week. It's been an interesting life, for me anyway. I feel very grateful for that. So, let me show you something. One of the things about all of this is that music brings us all together. When you work in international schools, you're not just working with kids from one specific culture, you're working with many cultures. And you learn to appreciate those cultures and the people in those cultures. And if you're lucky, some of them become friends for life. So when I woke up the other day and found this, this is a list of clubs that have been disbanded at West Point. West Point trains some of our best and brightest military people. But it is now no longer appropriate for there to be an Asian Pacific Forum Club or a Contemporary Culture Affairs Seminar Club or a Japanese forum club, or a Latin cultural club, anything that has to do with broadening horizons. And all of the young men and women who are there, and I don't know how long the women will be allowed to stay. That would be my guess, that they will be ferreted out. But I could be wrong. I would be delighted to be wrong. But every time one of these clubs is organized, oh, there we go, Society for Women Engineers Club. I suppose women can't be engineers now either. This is where we are headed. It is so short-sighted to be so insular. And this whole thing about woke. I suppose I am woke because I am empathetic toward other cultures and other people and their viewpoints. I am not anti-abortion. And I don't think the people who call themselves pro-life are actually pro-life. They're just anti-abortion. They have nothing to do with life, with real life. Not when they can do this to other people and not care about kids, families, parents. I think Jesus would be ashamed of what's happening in the United States right now. I know I am. So, hope you had a nice day. Watch. Be vigilant. Be careful out there. And hold tight to those people you care about. From my corner of the universe to yours. See you soon.